Attack guide for Jahoda in just 2 minutes. Jahoda is an Anemo support who uses a bow, but since she is a support, don't bother leveling up her attacks because they're useless. Her elemental skill works differently depending on whether there are or there are not cry chatters in the team. In fact, Jahoda is designed to be used with those teams. If there are no not-cry chatters on the team, Jahoda will simply use an Anemo attack with this skill. However, if there are not cry chatters, the kitten that appears next to her when she uses it will fill up with, in this order of purity, Pyro, Hydro, Electro, or Cryo, dealing damage of that element to nearby enemies. Her burst is the most important part of her kit, and is also influenced by whether or not there are not cry chatters in the team. When used, it heals teammates and cat paws will appear. These paws will change color depending on the element they absorb, and like the elemental skill, they will periodically deal damage of that element. Therefore, using both skill at the same time will deal double damage. Her first passive causes her bursts to have different effects depending on the predominant element in the team. If the dominant element is Pyro, it will deal more damage. If it's Hydro, it will heal more. If it's Electro, there will be an additional POW. And if it's Cryo, the attacks will be more frequent. Her second passive increases the elemental mastery of any team member with more than 70% health by 100 points for 6 seconds. The best artifact set will be Silk and Moose Serenade, as it provides energy recharge to use her bursts more often and also grants even more elemental mastery to the team. Look for energy recharge on the Sands, attack on the Goblet, and attack on the Circlet. For stats, look for energy recharge, attack, and critical. The best 5-star weapons for Jahoda are the Elegy of the End and the Aqua Simulacra, but if you don't have them, you can use the Favonius Warbow, the Sacrificial Bow, the Snare Hook, or the Alley Hunter. As I mentioned before, Jahoda is very good in not-cry teams, but she needs chatters of the elements she can interact with. Therefore, you can build a Lunar Charge team using Electro characters like Fleance or Inefa and Hydro characters like Yelan. Having at least one Hydro chatter is enough, so the other Hydro character could be Nubilet or Yelan, and the other Electro character could be Chlorint. You could even use Dendro characters instead and add Lauma or Nefer for Lunar Bloom teams. As for constellations, her C6 is the best, since it increases the critical damage and rate of not-cry characters when the cat in her elemental skill is full.